The best starting field position for the Raiders at the 40-yard line, and O'Connell wants to take a deep shot. And he's got Trey Tucker out there. Tucker diving, and he makes the catch inside the 10. First and goal, Las Vegas.
Tua out to Hill, and that goes nowhere. Ball's loose. It is loose and picked up and lateraled. Brian Cook. Touchdown. Kansas City.
That's Thielen on the move. It's a 1st and 10 and Young. Underneath, it's picked off. And here comes the veteran Kenny Moore. Chased by Young. That is a pick six. "49-yard touchdown on the interception by Kenny Moore."
Yeah, he looks to be fine on this series. 2nd and 5. We'll keep an eye on it. As Mitchell breaks it. There's that speed. Mitchell to the end zone and a touchdown. Oh, they found something today.
Oh my gosh, this
Keaton Mitchell
to overcome those pre-snap penalties, and they've had a bunch of them.
A quick throw, trying to beat the blitz. Smith, loose. Jonnu Smith, he's taking it all the way in for a Falcon touchdown. And slides in the tunnel to finish. And then does a snowflake without snow.
To throw it again. 4-man pressure. Hurts going deep for the end zone. Devontae Smith has got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And then Devin White got some of the business at the end of the play. Stroud to the end zone. Touchdown, Tank Dell. Perfectly thrown by C.J. Stroud right in the bucket.
It appeared as if there may have been some issues with the communication, so Brissett helping signal in the plays. 2nd down and 10. Here's Howell going deep to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Dodson. What a throw, what a catch.
But still only lost 3 points out of that. As Edwards makes a nice cut. Good wiggle. And still on his feet. With a stiff arm and still going. Oh, what a run by Gus Edwards. He stuck that hand right into the helmet of Mafe.
3rd and 1. And Allen flips to the end zone for the touchdown. Stephon Diggs, and the Bills stay alive. So on 3rd and 1, Diggs beats the Michigan rookie DJ Turner. And it's an 8-point game.
Defense has since stepped up, and the crowd's getting into it.
3rd down and 23 following the sack. Howell across midfield. Howell stays on his feet and is close to a Commander's 1st down. Looks like he picked it up.
I think he got it.
Wow.
With 1 second on the play clock, just in time. There's play action. Gino steps up, unloads, finds Metcalf in the open. Metcalf racing down the sideline and then goes out of bounds.
Houston up by 3. Shotgun for Mayfield. End zone. Cade Otton. Touchdown. Buccaneers go in front. Baker Mayfield. A strike for the score.
Conduct. Defense number 54. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
This young man is special. 470 yards, 5 touchdowns, and a lead with 6 seconds left.
Remember this drive.
From the 35, Stevenson, 1st down and more. Ramondre Stevenson still going. Chased by Pearl. Stevenson into the end zone. 64 yards for a New England touchdown.
3rd and 4. Touchdown Vikings, and they have the lead.
They need points and fast. They can't really settle for anything but 7, it feels like. Tua for the end zone, and Wilson. A touchdown. No flags. 31 yards.
Chicago in the red zone, where they are tied for 4th this year in touchdown percentage. Bagent looking deep for Cole Kmet. Oh, what a catch! Kmet goes up to get it, and it's a touchdown for the Bears.
Kevin Stefanski now wondering if his offense can finally get some points. Watson sidesteps, puts his back into it. Wide open, it's Cooper. Cooper still going. Home run pass as Watson passes his first test.
Roschon Johnson at running back for the Bears with 44 seconds left. It's a play action. Mooney is all alone. Got some room, and Mooney with a nice cutback to keep up the first down, and still going. Darnell Mooney finally caught from behind. Colin Saunders on the tackle, but a 39-yard catch and run for Darnell Mooney.
Here's 66 for the season. Good edge bug by Khalil Shakir. And there goes Diggs through the secondary. Stephon Diggs running with purpose all the way to the 36-yard line.
They play back and they play in zone and they try and keep you from having the big plays.
Second and 8, fake to Sanders. They come through. It's intercepted again. And again, it's picked off by Moore. A foot race. It'll be his second pick six. His second pick six today. 64-yard return.
Just the 20th play of 20 yards or more allowed by the Raider defense. DeVito will step up in the pocket, and he's looking deep over the middle, and that ball is going to be intercepted. Amik Robertson leaping in front of Jalen Hyatt for the pick. Robertson still on the run, and all the way out to the 40-yard line.
Here is Wilson breaking to the outside. There goes the rookie. Just try to stay in bounds if you can, but the game is iced at this point anyway.
It's a teaching moment.
That's right.
It's a teaching moment.
Tyson in trouble, and the ball comes out. Bagent fumbles. It's still loose. Werner scoops it up for the Saints.
They'll bring an extra man. Love's protected. Love's got Watson deep down the field. What a grab by Christian Watson.
Buccaneers at 3-4. They were 3-4 last year after 7 games. Finished 8-9. Lost to Dallas in the wild card. Of course, they had a different QB. Mayfield, step, deep ball. Mayfield looking for Evans. He's got him. Evans with the grab and the touchdown.
Watson's going to work from the gun here on 3rd and 6. They protect. Watson puts some air under it, takes a shot. Beautiful pass. It's Cooper. An absolute gem from Watson. They pick up 49.
Let's get some real time.
As Mitchell gets the toss, he's going to get a 100-yard game on this run. Oh my goodness, he breaks it again. Cuts back. And thrown down at the 18-yard line.
So they can have any shot at moving the ball down the field.
Fake handoff, Tune. Football is knocked out. Live football. And Cleveland has it with Garrett.
It's good research by you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Not Elvis. He likes horses.
Oh, yeah, horses. My bad.
Stroud makes the connection with Brown. Straddling the sideline. Does he have the angle? He does! Touchdown! "75 yards.
Dobbs hesitates, and it's intercepted. He threw it right into the hands of Kentavious Street. Welcome to Atlanta.
Oh, my goodness. A big man pose.
I like that, too, because if you can get yourself into a possibility to go for it on fourth, you're trying to get in field goal range first, though.
Smith, ball knocked out of his hands. Strip sack. It's Van Noy making back-to-back plays.
Great effort by Van Noy. He didn't get the chip.
At the Arizona 49. On 2nd and 9, Watson looking pass deflected, high in the air, and it is caught.